I see you. I know the weight you've carried when no one else saw it, the quiet effort, the sacrifices that can't be put into words. Your name is in front of me, and your journey is no accident. Today, I invite you to rise from within, to align your heart with my voice, because the time for restoration starts with the choice you make now. Nothing you've been through has been wasted. Every tear has watered a ground that is now starting to bloom. I find you exactly where you are, not to condemn you, but to guide you. I am calling you to come out of the exhaustion that has dimmed your dreams, from the comparisons that have drained your courage, and from the voices that have made you feel small. I hold you close, breathe new life into you, and lay before you a path that your own feet will recognize as safe. It is not too late. You have not lost what I have planned for you. You will learn to walk with purpose, step by step, and you will see how the small things grow into something solid. I remind you of the seeds you planted in silence, the help you gave when no one was looking, the forgiveness you offered quietly, and your persistence when the door seemed too stubborn to open. I saw it all. I protected you and I kept you going. Nothing was lost. The harvest is not a dream. It is the result of consistency. My hand is not short. Where you saw lack, I will provide. Where you saw closed doors, I will teach you how to knock with wisdom. Where fear held you back, I will give you clarity and courage. Today, make the choice to organize what you already have. Separate what is truly important from what is not. Close the gaps where your energy escapes, and align your daily life with what I have shown you. Blessings come when there is space and purpose. Protect your thoughts, for life begins from within. The peace I offer will guide you, helping you to choose what lifts you up and avoid what distracts you. Keep your hands open to learn and your heart ready to follow. I call you by the name I gave you before discouragement ever touched you. You are capable, strong, and determined. You are not defined by your failures. You are defined by the strength you find each morning with my help. The past does not control your future when you walk with me. I will take the little you have and show you how to multiply it with wisdom. It is not love, it is partnership. It is not haste, it is a journey. You will take steady, small steps, and you will see how the ground becomes firm beneath you. Embrace this new beginning. Let my words be your guide when the world around you becomes noisy. Let hope turn into discipline, and let faith become small, visible, and sustainable habits. I will show you the next step when you practice this first one. I will hold you steady when fatigue tries to visit and when doubt whispers weakness in your ear. I will remind you of who called you and who walks with you. Today is the day to agree with what I say about you, to turn your intentions into action, and to set the foundation for tomorrow, making it feel like the next natural step. I am with you now and will be with you when you take the next step. Walk, and I will guide you, support you, and lift you up. If these words speak to your heart, write in the comments, "Today I begin." Seal your commitment before me. I invite you to stay with me until the end because every word I speak to you connects with the next, like threads being woven into a cloak around your shoulders. Gather your attention as you would gather the scattered pieces of a distracted heart. Quiet the noise that divides you inside and sit before me. When you remain, you turn your focus into an altar, your patience into an offering, and your listening into a journey. Stay with me until the end, and you will see how my peace aligns your soul. I understand the interruptions that come your way, the rush to move on to the next thing, and the anxiety that pulls you away from what is truly helpful. Today, I teach you the importance of staying, Take a deep breath and center your mind on my voice. Your attention is like a seed, and what you water grows stronger. By staying present, you show yourself respect, honor the process that prepares your steps, and move away from the exhaustion that comes from constantly jumping between distractions. The story I am writing with you has a beginning, a middle, and a revelation. Not everything can fit in the first sentence. I build meaning in layers, and each part prepares you for the next. If you leave before the time is right, you will keep repeating the same cycles because you haven't received the thread that ties everything together. Stay until the end to close the gap so that your mind, emotions, and actions move in harmony. This is how confusion fades away and the path becomes clear. What I give you here is not just an outer result, but an inner clarity. The full instruction prepares you with confidence for the next step. Learn to prioritize what matters most over what seems urgent. Organize your day so that there is room for what helps you grow. Choose the voices that feed your soul and remove from your sight what weakens you. My voice is recognized by the peace it leaves behind. Choose to remain, and you will see this peace guide you. When you stay, you learn my rhythm. I teach you to move through life in peace, not on impulse. I don't give you shortcuts that take away depth. I build a strength that will hold you steady. The small act of staying until the end shapes your character for even greater decisions ahead. Those who remain are not trapped by rush or urgency. They are free to listen, choose, and act without losing themselves in the process. This is how I complete you. Practice this now, in this moment. Stay with me until the end. Pay attention to what stirs your heart. Choose one small, achievable decision for today. Set aside time in your day for this. Open your hand to a simple act of generosity. Close the door to any thought that makes you feel small. Don't wait for perfection. Just offer your presence. The path is built one step at a time when you show up fully, and I speak to you when you remain in my presence. When restlessness comes back, remember why you started. Repeat to yourself, I choose to remain. My presence will be your safe place. If your thoughts waver, I will hold you from within, giving you the courage to finish what you've begun. You are not defined by haste or distractions. You are someone who chooses depth. And when you reach the end of what I've shared with you now, you will see that the end leads to a new beginning, and this beginning will once again call you to remain. If this message brings you calm and guidance, share it with someone who needs to walk with you through to the end. I make a promise with you that does not bend with the passing days. When I call you to remain, I don't ask for perfection. I ask for your presence. Being present creates space for my voice to find rest in you and reorganize what seemed out of place. The promise grows stronger when you choose to come back, even when you are tired, and bring what little you have. With what you faithfully offer, I build something solid and lasting. Remain in my words like someone rests in a secure home. There will be challenges that try to sway you, voices that whisper doubts, memories that pull you back to old habits, but the house I offer you is built on a strong foundation. Step in and shut the door to comparison, haste, and guilt. Here, you will learn to walk at my pace, free from the pressure of expectations I never placed on you. A promise is not a contract of fear, it's a promise of care. I care for you, and I teach you to care for what I have entrusted to you. Watch over the thoughts you keep, the words you speak, and the actions you repeat. What you practice daily shapes who you become. That's why I invite you to a steady peace, one that doesn't make a show but strengthens your heart within. Where old habits were distractions, I will create discipline. Where routine felt like a burden, I will show you the way. Perseverance bears fruit in its perfect time. First comes the seed, then the sprout, and finally the ripened grain. Do not rush the season. Honor the process that supports you. Plant, listen, water with faith. Let yourself be warmed by the sun of hope, and prune what drains your energy. I see the growth that you cannot yet see. While you may believe nothing is changing, the roots are strengthening so that when the winds test you, you will stand firm. I teach you to renew your commitment each day. Each new morning is an invitation to return to my presence. Bring to it your small gratitude, your heartfelt requests, and your willingness to learn. Do not judge yourself for small steps. I do not look down on humble beginnings. The covenant flourishes when you accept the rhythm of real life, with its honest falls and steady rises. I extend my hand to you whenever you seek me. Stay close to the community that strengthens your faith. The covenant I make with you grows stronger when you share care with others, learning to both give and receive. Solitude creates illusions that cloud your vision. With others, your heart remembers your purpose, and your mind learns the voices that guide you toward truth. Where mutual encouragement exists, there is strength to move forward. Keep your journey in my light. What I've promised you doesn't rely on the praise of the moment, but on being rooted in what I have spoken to you. When there is no applause, stay. When criticism is harsh, stay. When silence stretches on, stay. Faithfulness in secret means more to me than public displays. I value what is done before me, not for the eyes that seek a spectacle. Today I entrust to you a simple yet powerful act. Set aside a regular moment to return to me, no matter how brief. Open your heart. Read my word. Notice what it stirs in you, and take a deliberate action of kindness. The small, repeated acts will always outweigh the occasional grand ones. If you stumble, return. If you get distracted, return. If you feel discouraged, return. The covenant won't break because I called you back before you gave up. I will be your constancy when courage fails. I will be your comfort when strength is gone. I will be your guide when you feel lost. My presence is your inheritance. Stay connected to my voice, and you will find peace filling the spaces once held by anxiety. In time, what once seemed a struggle will become a testimony. I am the one who will never abandon the work that has begun. If this covenant resonates in your heart, like this video and commit to walking with me every day. I see you when the house grows quiet and your thoughts become overwhelming. I know the knot that forms in your chest, the worries that rise with the dawn, and the questions that remain unanswered as the day comes to an end. I was there when you counted every coin, when you kept your words to yourself to protect others, when you gave up what you wanted to help someone in need. None of what you've been through is forgotten in my sight. Every tear you shed carried weight. Every sacrifice had meaning. Every sigh was counted. I don't overlook your weaknesses, nor do I reduce your story to a single moment of failure. I take the broken pieces and carefully put them back together. When you felt invisible, I watched over you with tenderness. When you faced rejection, I embraced you from within. When you doubted your worth, I kept a light within you that no one could take away. You are not defined by the label others gave you on a bad day. You are not the quick judgment of a tired mind. You are a masterpiece I continue to create with patience. I honor your quiet courage. The kindness no one saw, I saw it, the forgiveness that kept you awake at night. I recognized it. The new beginning that seemed too small to write down. I celebrated it. I remind you that true strength is found along the journey, that hope grows stronger when you exercise it through the ordinary moments. Your dignity doesn't come from applause, but from my breath within you, and that can never be taken away. I understand the fears that grip you, the fear of failure, the fear of letting down those who trust you. I carry that weight with you so you don't have to bear it alone. I will teach you how to separate what is truly your responsibility from what I never asked you to carry. I want to see you breathe freely again. I want to return rest to your body and clarity to your mind. The peace I give you doesn't ignore the challenges, but strengthens your heart to face them. You walk based on the value I have already given you. When guilt tries to wrap around your soul, remember, I've seen you with mercy and truth. When shame tries to keep you quiet, remember, I call you by name and offer you a future. When anxiety tries to rush you, remember, I walk with you in steps that your feet can follow. I invite you to embrace your own story with the same love I show you. Speak kindly to yourself, as you would to someone you care about deeply. Pay attention to the thoughts that bring you down, and replace them with words that reflect what I say about you. Seek the company of those who lift you up, and distance yourself from those who bring you down. You don't need to hide anything from me. Truth is the foundation where I bring life to grow. I was with you yesterday, I am with you today, and I will be with you tomorrow. What I tell you now is not an extra burden, but the comfort of knowing you are not alone. Lean on me, take a deep breath, and return to your center. There will be days of struggle, but there will also be days of calm. Through them all my hand remains firm upon you. Where others tried to dim your light, I will reignite it. Where they said there was no way, I will make a path. Where your heart feels worn, I will give you new strength, and as you walk, I will hold you. I invite you to make visible what is already happening within you. What you receive inside grows stronger when you begin to act on it outwardly. Today, I ask you for a simple but meaningful act. Make your agreement with what I say known. Set apart this new beginning and create a marker you can return to when life gets tough. The sign isn't a way to buy anything, nor is it a superstition. It's a living reminder of the decision you are making right now, a marker of the moment when your will aligned with mine. There are times when a quiet yes needs something solid to hold on to. When you write down what you believe, you organize your thoughts around the truth and guide your emotions toward the right direction. The heart is strengthened by naming what it chooses, and the path becomes clearer when you mark the step you are taking. I know your foundation and how to shape you from within without breaking you. The act I ask for is simple, achievable, and meaningful. It serves as a reminder of who you are and creates a path for what lies ahead. This sign will remind you that you are not controlled by the moods of the day, but are in partnership with me. When fatigue tries to pull you away from what you decided today, you will look at this milestone and remember why you began. When doubt tries to tell you nothing has changed, you'll have proof of your commitment. I create life in the space where truth and decision meet. The sign I asked for seals this encounter, ensuring you don't get lost in the forgetfulness that time often brings. I taught you to honor processes and to choose depth over quick solutions. The sign I asked for speaks exactly to this. It's small, but repeatable, simple, but intentional. It's a way of telling yourself that your faith moves into action, that your hope becomes part of your routine, that your focus shapes your path. By repeating this small act every day, you aren't just collecting symbols, you are reinforcing the direction of a steady heart. Listen, I'm not asking for perfection, I'm asking for presence. I don't require much at once, just one step that fits into today. The yes you say today leads to the yes of tomorrow, and together they build consistency. The sign I ask for today will become a stone of remembrance, a personal monument that shows you chose to walk with me when it would have been easier to go astray. I will guard your decision and lift you up when your energy fades. I understand the places where your soul has been scattered by haste or fear. I will teach you to gather what has been lost and realign your intention, words, and actions. The sign is the place where these three come together: the intention that creates, the words that mark it, and the actions that move you forward. When you do this, you will feel your mind rest because it will have found direction. And direction brings rest to your feet, keeping you from going around in circles. Don't wait until you feel everything is perfect before making a choice. Decide, and you will see how your feelings will follow the way. I will be there when you stumble, guiding your eyes toward the right path. When a thought tries to mock the small actions, remember that my work takes root in daily life. It's in the thread of repetition that the fabric of your new story becomes strong. Make today's sign the first stitch in this new fabric, and I will show you how to continue. If you agree with my word and seal this new beginning, write 777 in the comments. I comfort you today, so you may become comfort for others. What I have placed in you is not just for healing your own wounds, but to turn your hands into a safe place for those still enduring the storm. I was the one who held you when words failed and pain overflowed, and that is why I send you now as a source of sweetness. The word that lifts you has the same power to lift those who walk quietly beside you. Don't deny others the water that now quenches your thirst. Look around you with healed eyes. You'll see those who smile outwardly, but carry brokenness inside. You'll see those who lay awake at night, hearts racing, dreading what the next day will bring. You'll find people burdened with guilt that I have already forgiven, but it stays with them like a shadow because they have not yet found the voice to say, "Get up. I am with you." Embrace them without questioning. Offer your presence before giving advice. Listen patiently before offering guidance. True comfort doesn't need to shout. It is steady. It is gentle, offering words that heal, actions that support, a care that is never demanding. When you extend your hand, do so like someone tending to wounds with gentle hands, without rushing, without making a show, without harming the healing process. Speak from what I have told you, not from the noise of fear. Remind others that they are not defined by their failures, but that they are being rebuilt under my care. Where the world sees mistakes, point to my mercy. Where the world demands perfection, offer a way forward. Where the world seeks to cancel, offer a fresh start. Overflowing is not carrying a burden I never gave you. It's creating space for my care to reach the hurting. You will not save others by your own strength. I will, but I choose to work through your willing heart. Sometimes, the miracle starts when someone is seen, when their name is spoken, when a simple message arrives just when it's needed. Become a breath of fresh air to those in despair, a reminder that tenderness still exists in the world, a bridge from the broken heart to my peace. I will give you the wisdom to know when to speak and when to remain silent, when to encourage and when to simply be present. Learn to honor the timing of others as I teach you to honor your own. Do not rush the process, protect it. Do not judge the pace, support it. Do not belittle the pain, share the weight. And when you feel that you don't have enough to give, return to me, and I will replenish you. Overflowing only happens safely when it comes from the right source. So, Stay with me to avoid burning out halfway. Make your everyday life a place of small acts, a message that says, I am here. A prayer that brings someone's name to my care. A shared meal, a listening ear, and an invitation to walk with someone. The extraordinary is revealed in these simple actions when they are done with intention and consistency. I will show you people, I will bring faces to your mind, and I will remind you of those who need the words you now carry. Respond quickly and with kindness. And when pride tries to rise, remember that those who comfort others do so because they first received comfort. The gift I have given you is not a stage, it is a table. Sit with those who are suffering, share the bread of hope, and protect the secret as one who guards precious jewels. I will honor your faithfulness even when it's unseen. Where you plant comfort, you will receive fellowship. Where you offer peace, you will find purpose. Where you create a home for others, you will find a home for yourself. Walk forward with calm and courage. Your life will be a living example of your love, and many will find new strength because they discovered in you a safe place to rest. When you comfort, I bring healing. When you share, I multiply. When you walk, I am holding you. Go forward and let my goodness flow through you. If my words have touched your heart, share them with someone else. Now I guide you to clear your surroundings so your heart can breathe easily. What you allow to enter your mind shapes the ground beneath your feet. Protect your inner world as you would protect a spring. Close the doors that let in noise, and open the windows through which my peace can enter. You were not meant to live in constant alarm. You were made to discern, choose, organize, and nurture what strengthens you from within. Begin with what nourishes your thoughts. The words you repeat to yourself shape the way you see everything. Replace the words that bring you down with the truth that lifts you up. Keep away the voices that mock hope, and bring near those that nurture your faith. Your mind is a garden. Remove the roots of comparison and the anxiety that grows uncontrollably. I give you wisdom to decide what stays and courage to remove what harms. Also purify your visible habits. What you practice in quiet moments reshapes your inner being. Set up simple routines that protect your focus. Give me your first thought of the day and your last one before sleep. Turn off the distractions that take away your presence. Consistency, though quiet, is more valuable than fleeting bursts of enthusiasm. I teach you to walk with rhythm, to take firm steps, and to see clearly. Pay attention to your space and organize your environment. What is around you speaks to your heart. Remove what drags you back to the past. Organize only what is necessary, and create a corner where you can meet with me. A clean table, a chair ready for you, and soft lighting can open your heart to attention. It's not about luxury, it's about being intentional. Where there is minimal order, your soul can rest and listen again. I find you in the space where you choose to be whole. Take care of your eyes and ears. What you consume as entertainment has an impact on you. Choose carefully. Ask yourself if it makes you feel lighter, wiser, and more compassionate. If it stirs up restlessness, pull away. If it leads to comparison, turn it off. But if it brings you closer to the truth, stay with it. I'm not calling you to isolation, but to discernment. You have the power to turn off what distracts you and turn on what aligns you. Be mindful of the people around you. Relationships are dynamic. Approach those who stand firm in the truth, yet speak with kindness. Learn to say no to things that pull you back to what you've already moved away from. Learn to say yes to commitments that help you grow. even if they require discipline. I will strengthen your ability to make better decisions. You won't need to please everyone to have peace. Your peace will grow when your life reflects my voice. Take a moment to breathe and return to your center. Conscious breathing is your small door back to presence. Inhale with gratitude. Exhale with the weight you carry. Name 2 things you are thankful for as you breathe. Write down the thoughts that trouble you and replace them with affirmations of what I say about you. Small rituals of light help calm internal storms. Do not wait for the perfect environment to begin. Purification starts with the decision you make today. I will give you eyes to recognize where your energy is leaking. If you spend too much time in front of screens, set limits. If your sleep is interrupted, make rest a priority. If there are eating habits you need to change, be cautious. Where harsh words are spoken, practice kindness. Every change you make creates space for something new. Fruit cannot grow in the same soil as thorns. I am preparing your ground as you follow through with simple steps. Stay aware of the signs of my peace. It will guide you. When peace slips away, take time to reassess, shake off the dust, and choose again what helps you build. When guilt tries to hold you back from the past, remember, purification isn't punishment, it's healing. I am with you in this, not against you. We will walk together until you are free inside, and your environment becomes a home for my presence. Where there was confusion, there will be clarity. Where there was excess, there will be space. Where there was noise, there will be sun. If this direction resonates with your heart, like this and subscribe to continue this journey. I invite you to break free from what makes you smaller inside, to cut ties with the lies, guilt, and confusion. You were not meant to live in agreements that drain you, but to thrive in the truth that lifts you.